guys, welcome back to my weekly Bible study. Bet you probably thought that it was going to be another 6 months before I did another one, huh? Well, surprise, I'm doing it. I almost didn't because I fell earlier and my knees are kind of burning just a little bit, but you know what? Figured, we need to do this. I don't need to keep putting it off and wait another 6 months, so we're just gonna do it. So, for those of you who are new, hello, welcome to Hannah's Life. I'm doing a Bible study of Proverbs, as you could probably tell by the title. I've done Proverbs 1 and 2, so I'll link those down below, and this is Proverbs 3. So, yeah, let's get into it. Let me find my spot. I probably should have done that before I started filming, but it's fine. Okay, well, we're almost there anyway, so perfect. Okay, so what I will do is I start reading it, and then after I finish reading the chapter, I will go over verses that maybe are harder to understand, or maybe, whoops, I bumped my tripod, that, I just want to go over and stuff, so yeah. So, let me get started. I hope I don't get eaten by bugs, because I don't have shoes on. Okay. My son, forget not my law, but let your heart keep my commandments. For the length of days and long life and peace shall they add to you. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them about your neck, write them upon the tablet of your heart, so that you shall find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to your navel, and marrow to your bones. Honor the Lord with your substance, and with the first fruits of all your increase. So shall your barns be filled with plenty, and your presses burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastising of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, even as a father the son in whom he delights. Happy is the man who finds wisdom, and the man who gets understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things you can desire are not to be compared to her. Length of days in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them who lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone who retains her. The Lord by wisdom has founded the earth. By understanding he has established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and direction, so they shall be life unto your soul, and grace unto your neck. Then shall you walk in your way safely, and your foot shall not stumble. When you lie down, you shall not be afraid. Yes, you shall lie down, and your sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it comes. For the Lord shall be your confidence, and shall keep your foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do it. Say not unto your neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when you have it by you. Devise not evil against your neighbor, seeing he dwells securely by you. Strive not with a man without cause. If he has done you harm, envy you not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. For the froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesses the habitation of the just. Surely he scorns the scorners, but he gives grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be promoted of the fools. So, I feel like a lot of the theme in Proverbs is wisdom. I think that's what a proverb is. Okay. So let's see. So verse 4. We're going to go to verse 4 here. So shall you find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. So what it means, God comes first. If you can find favor with both, if you can have peace with both, that's great. Obviously, God is more important, but if you can, that's good. I think it means like in, I cannot think of what verse off the top of my head. I want to say it's in Matthew, but I want to. So, let me get my dad to help me. I found it. Okay. Well, my dad helped me. He looked it up for me, so thank you. It's Matthew 22, 36 through 39. And it says, Master, which is the greatest commandment of the law? Jesus said unto him, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like unto it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. So, over here in Proverbs, pretty sure that's what this means. Obviously, you serve God, first and foremost, but you're also nice to people. Okay, if they get offended by you speaking truth, that's beyond your control. Because you speak truth. If people get offended, then they get offended and they have issues. But you do your best to be nice. You be nice to people. So, yeah. That also goes along with over here 27 through 35. Loving your neighbor as yourself. You love people. You be nice to people. If they're doing something wrong that's outwardly, it's wrong, then, obviously you kind of tell them, hey, so they're aware, and you can't say, well, nobody told me it was wrong. So, yeah. Okay. These are some of my favorite verses over here, 5 through 6. Wait. No. 7. Sorry. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. Basically, in a nutshell, when you get saved, God's in control of your life, and you need to not trust yourself, because we are human, and we make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes, but that happens when we're trusting our own selves. We need to do our very best to not trust ourselves, because we make mistakes, and we need to trust God because he does not make mistakes, and he knows what's best for you and what's not. So, there you go. And as I've said, probably both Bible studies, but I know at least the last one, where it says, fear the Lord. There are two types of fears. There's fears of being scared, like I have a fear of spiders or snakes, or I used to have a fear of common houseflies. We're not going to talk about that right now. There's fear as in respect and obey. You respect God and you obey Him and you follow His commandments. So, yeah, I think that is. Oh, this one. This one is. For whom the Lord loves, He corrects. So, people, I'm not saying any of you watching do this, but if you do, anybody out there that wants to complain when they get corrected on something, it's like, okay. Some people, yes, are kind of rude with it. But people who are honestly trying to help you, okay, they care about you, and they're trying to make sure that, okay, you know this is wrong, you know you shouldn't be doing it, so they're helping you. That's what God does. When we make mistakes, we get convicted of it. I can remember a specific time, not going to go into many details, but I was playing this game. This was a couple years ago. And before you say anything, Daddy, yes, I told Mommy about it. It's all been straightened out. And this was a couple years ago. I was playing this game I shouldn't have been playing. Not going to tell you what it was. I'm just saying I shouldn't have been playing it. And we were watching Left Behind. That movie always gets to me. But, you know, we were watching Left Behind, and I was like, yeah, that game was just not a good idea. Like, first of all, I'm not sure why it was even ever invented. I guess because people are crazy and weird. But, yeah. So the Lord convicted me of that, you know? He had to correct me. And no, I did not get mad. I was grateful because, okay, He cares about me enough to tell me when I'm doing wrong so that I can try to fix it. So, you know, there's that to consider when you're, you know, take it into consideration. So, yeah. So basically when you get corrected by really anybody, I mean, if you really are making a mistake and they're not being like rude or anything, although sometimes even people who are rude are technically right. I mean, their attitude isn't right, but what they're saying is, you know, you want to be gentle, okay, gentleness. You want to correct them, but you also don't want to be, like, mean, because that's going to make people not want to listen to you. But, once again, you also do want to correct them if they're doing something wrong. So, don't get offended. Somebody corrects you. And if somebody gets offended after you correcting them, then, you know, as long as it was actually, you know, something that needed to be correct. Now, if there's a little child doing something that they shouldn't, you know, and their parents are, you know, their parents will probably correct them. I mean, if their parents are right there, you know, don't, you know. I'm saying, like, if somebody, you people should know what I mean, hopefully. But, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, this one. I'm going to go over this one. I think it's raining. Luckily, the porch is covered. Okay, that was really off topic. Is it raining? It sounds like it. Okay. When you lie down, you shall not be afraid. Yes, you shall lie down, and your sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it comes. For the Lord shall be your confidence, and shall keep your foot from being taken. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm not to the point where I'm scared of the dark anymore. I really don't like it, though. I'm just gonna be honest. It just, sometimes my brain is thinking of stuff. I hope you guys can hear me over the rain. I'm gonna try to talk louder. So, yeah, I will get scared sometimes. I will. And I have to remember, okay, God is with me. And my family is in the house. It's okay. I'm going to be alright. And, you know, confidence. That really is another thing. I have tons of confidence, okay? You guys, I talk a lot. And you've probably noticed. I'm full confidence when I'm on camera. I'm talking to you guys, but at this very moment, I'm talking to my phone. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm just looking at my phone. It's fine. But when it comes to talking to people in person, unless they're someone that I'm really comfortable with, I'm like, really kind of nervous. So that's something that I'm like, Lord, please help me be a nice person, and hopefully they don't think that I'm just, I'm a nice person, but sometimes, and hopefully I've never had this happen as far as I know, but hopefully people don't think I'm, like, rude for not talking to them. I'm just shy sometimes, believe it or not. And then when you get to know me, you'll probably wish that I was still shy. So, yeah. But that is Bible study. So, I got it done. See, it was not another 6 months, okay? Okay? Hopefully you can trust me to... I don't always get things done when I'm supposed to. Sometimes life happens. But, I do my best. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Remember that Jesus loves you and you are very special to him. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!